Now here we go again. This is the second figure that we're looking at. Last time we looked at basically input and output statements with quotation marks and so on. What we're going to do in this evening is to declare a few variables and do some simple calculations. Right? So we can get a feel of this. Next time we're going to look at some user input and so on. So let's get started. So we said declaring variables. Variables are basically containers. We specify a memory area that we want to store a value. So think of it as a container, but there are various types of data. So we have to basically specify what kind of data type will this container expect to get or to receive. We know that there are data types such as string, integer, real, boolean, and character or char as some persons might say. Now what we're going to look at mainly this time is string, integer, real. Those are the main ones we're going to look at for the purposes of this video now. So let's say we decide that we say dim, which means define in memory or declare in memory, name as string. Not name, sorry, I think name might be a reserved word. Let's say names, names as string. And as a dim, let's say num1, num2, num3 as integer. And let's say dim again, let's say avg as, we want to use real for the purpose that we want to be doing now, because we want to actually look at calculating the average of some numbers. But this program does not accept real, so we have to use another data type called single. Remember? Alright, this is not a program to really execute algorithms, it's just the closest that we can get to it for this time. So let's enter some values in now. So let's say we have num1 equals, let's say 5, num2 equals 3, and let's say num3 equals, let's say 2. Alright, so now we have these numbers here, and let's say we want to do some calculations. So we can say avg is equal to, because we want to calculate the average, avg equals num1 plus num2 plus num3 divided by 3. And listen us now, print avg. So now we're expecting to get the average of these numbers. Alright, let us see what happens. And please pay attention to this. So we click start. And here we have a solution. So as I said, a solution. Because we are calculating the average of three numbers, 5, 3, and 2. So we know that the rule of averages state or mean, we must add the numbers and then divide by the amount of numbers we added. But if you notice, 8.66 shows up here. And by looking at it, we know that this average is incorrect. What do you suspect is the issue? The issue here is that we did not tell the computer the order of calculations. So what the computer did was to divide the last number by 3 and then add that number to the total of num1 and num2. So divide num3, divide 2 by 3, got an answer. Then it added 5 and 3, which have been 8, to that answer, which ended up giving us a wrong answer. So let's do this again now. So now that we have specified what we want to do first, now we have an answer that seems to reflect the solution that we expected to have, 3.33. Alright, so we are seeing clearly here that while we input the values inside the variables and we execute calculations, we also have to be very specific in how we decide to execute our calculations. Alright, but how we declare our variables is also important. And for the last bit, what I want to do, because we did not actually use string, we need to know how to, we need to learn how to input values in a string variable, because while we can say num1 equals 5, num2 equals 3, and num3 equals 2, for a string variable, however, it's slightly different. Because to enter a value, which would be a word actually, not a numerical value, but enter data into a string variable, we say names equal, let's give it a name, let us say Joe. If I put Joe here, just like that, it's going to get a red line. That means that it's incorrect. So we have to put Joe inside quotation marks for it to be recognized that this is actually a string variable. Now you notice no errors. Let's now say reprint, or I want to display what the content of names. So say print names. And when we run this bit of code, we should get the average of the three numbers as well as Joe. Let me put the execution back here on the screen, and now you realize we get the answer of the averages of the three numbers being averaged, as well as Joe as the name entered inside the string variable names. Sorry, I'm having a bit of an issue here. Put this back inside the display window, sorry. And here is what we have. Hope you saw that. Let me do it again just to make sure. Start. And here we have on the execution screen the average of the numbers and the name Joe being displayed. Alright. So I hope you guys caught that and realize that that is not so difficult as one may think. We're getting a feel of what the computer does or would expect to do if you're actually writing a program, because when programmers write algorithms, they are able to conceptualize what would happen. It's just to get an idea of the logical flow of solving a problem to reduce the possibility of logic errors. Alright? Hence the term algorithm. Thank you very much, and that closes our video for this time. Have a good evening.